Hello, hello. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing. So, hello. I think there's only one person now. Sorry, what is your name? Leta Yangel. So, today is Wednesday, 13th of August. Sorry for the noise. There's some construction going on now. Next to my apartment. So Wednesday, 13th of August, and I just came from holidays and I was very disconnected. Sorry for this. So give me 1 second. I think audio is good and video. So I'm checking the Forex calendar. I will show you in a moment. I will do a screenshot and I will share with you in 1 second. So as you can see today there's no activity, so very low interest today. Also, on August, at least I think I don't know in USA the schools how it work, but in Europe the summer season is like holidays, and August is like the one of the worst, not the worst, but the less, which is the month. It's a month with less interest for me, because it's a month with not so much economic activity. There's economic activity, but it's very like, it's not so clean, the price action, because it's holidays. This is in Europe. This is holidays, at least in Europe. I don't know in America, but in Europe, August is like the month everyone is doing holidays, and although there's activity in the calendar, price action is not so clean that in other months, like after August, September, October, November, these are good months, and December and the next month, January, are also a bit erratic or not so clean. I'm talking about intraday trading. If you're doing swing trading, maybe it doesn't affect you so much, but from a intraday perspective, August is not the best month, and so you should be extra careful. So today, Wednesday, August 13, no news, and we have tomorrow this high impact news. Okay, this is New York time, and Friday also we have high impact news, but we have holiday in Euro, so this is a day you should avoid for sure. Also, Fridays is not the best day to intraday trading, so try always to avoid Fridays. Okay, best days to search for an entry for intraday trading, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we are not expecting huge movements, although, as you know, markets sometimes are manually intervented. Sorry for my English, it's not my first language, but yeah, you can expect normally human intervention, so can happen. Although the day is very with no activity, right? So let's go to dollar. So I have here on my chart, I have 3 charts. I think I explained this before, but I have 3 windows. One window with dollar, right? Dollar, euro, and GBP, USD. I have another window with only GBP and euro, USD. And I have another window with this is ES and Nasdaq. And the last window is a window I sometimes see other things like the German index or dollar or gold, sorry, or Bitcoin or whatever. Something is out of my radar, and I just want to have a look. So let's go back to the first one. So for ICT, dollar is like the compass, if you're trading forex. Also, if you trade sometimes indices, but indices, they have like kind of their own behavior. So mainly if you're trading forex and pairs related with dollar, this is like your compass. You want to see and have in your charts this, right? This is very important because in here you can see targets, and you can see divergences, you can see how prices are reacting, and the symmetry between or among them, right? So far, 2 weeks ago, we have this huge wick here, which at some point I thought, okay, maybe we are changing direction, but as you can see, it was just damage, just a wick taking stop losses. It's a stop hand. All this wick here was just taking the stop losses, positions. So this is stop hand. Same with the euro USD. As you can see here, if you go to the monthly time frame, we have an inversion fair value lookup here, which I was observing how price was reacting to it, and it was a nice reaction. It kept the price on the zone, and to be honest, as you can check in the chat or announcements in the private group here in the Discord, I was saying long ago, I'm aiming for this area, for this imbalance, for this sell side imbalance, which is a monthly fair value gap. So this area for me is my target right now. So we have in short term, no, but how you say it in English? In speaking in short, or to resume, I'm bullish on Euro USD and GBP. I'm bearish on dollar. That's my analysis. my bias, right? So what are the next targets? I have my eyes on. You have this low here, and you have this high here. These are targets you should keep track. These are targets you should keep an eye, okay, because it seems very probably we will see price taking this low in dollar, and we will see, it seems very probably we'll see euro reaching this imbalance area, this monthly fair value gap, and why not? It's possible. Let's see what happened, but let's see what happened after this. But so far we should be careful now because we are already in a premium zone. Okay, if you take the range, this is premium, which means normally you are you're taking shorts from here. It doesn't mean the price will go lower, but price can perfectly retrace to, if you make a Fibonacci from here to here, give me 1 second. You see? So maybe price reach this area and retrace to the discount zone. Okay, which discount zone is 0.5 to 1 here. All this is discount. So we can see this is just a projection. This is an hypothesis, but maybe after price reaches imbalance, can retrace, take liquidity in the sell side, and continue higher. We have an imbalance here, okay, an imbalance, and also we have an inversion fair value gap here, a monthly inversion fair value gap. So this is a very strong zones you should keep an eye. So any questions so far? So this is regarding dollar and forex. I will take off this. I'm not interested in this. So this is a monthly time frame. Let's see how dollar reacts in this inversion fair value gap. Yeah, this is an area I'm interested. So yeah, to be, how you say in resumen, let me search this in Spanish English because translate. En resumen. So in summary, okay, in summary or in brief, in summary. So in summary or in brief, I think I like in brief.
In brief.
In brief, okay. In brief. So in brief, bullish dollar, sorry, bullish on euro and GBP, bearish on dollar. Let's see lower time frames. Beautiful how price react here on Monday on dollar on euro. I'll take off this. As you can see here, we have a power of 3 setup. We have accumulation, manipulation, distribution. This is power of 3. Okay, so this, as you can see, this is like a power of 3 is just like a manipulation movement of the price. It took this previous low, which was like a Thursday low. Okay, was accumulating positions, fake movement, and then starts moving to the upside, which price are very interested in reach that place. Regarding divergences, we have, I'm checking, but I don't see divergences so far. Higher high, lower low, higher high. Here we have low high, this is correct. Lower high, higher low, this is okay. So far the symmetry is good. Okay, and yeah, to be honest, well, we have this high here, almost there. But no, nothing crazy, like no, we have divergences, as you can see right now. I was checking this, but this is correct, you see. If dollar is making a lower high, this is correct. Euro is doing a higher low, so I was checking that. And yeah, so far we have this here. Any questions, you can text in the chat. GBP and Euro USD. We have, let's go to the 4 hour. So we have here this liquidity high. We have this, sorry, this high, which is liquidity residing here. So price seems very interested in continue until reach this level. Let's see if Euro does the same at the same time, but seems GBP is stronger. Check the daily. You can put an alarm here, so when price reach this red line, you can maybe wait for a market structure shift and take a long from here, you know. So far it's very bullish the price. I don't see entries here, I'm just observing the price. Maybe if you go to lower time frames, you can't maybe see something, but really I don't see nothing here. Low, high, lower, low, price breaks. I'm going to 5-minute chart now. Not a price action I would like to. I like this one here in the GBP was Opportunity Tuesday, which was yesterday. We have a market structure shift here. After price took the liquidity in all this area, you see this low took liquidity from here, from here. Same with Euro USD, and after that you have this market structure shift here, and then you can aim for when price retrace, you can enter long. So you have this structure, low, high, lower low, change of a structure or market structure shift, retrace, enter, long. You see price visit discount zone. Sometimes doesn't need to go to the optimal trade entry zone, just go below the 0.5 and then start the run. So that was a nice trade, a nice opportunity, and yeah, of course, sorry for this, but I forgot to mention, after you take the trade here, you can aim for the previous highs. You have, if you took this trade, your first target will be this, second target could be this, third target, right? So the position will be like something like this, stop loss in this low, and you can aim for this target. So this is a 4.2 risk reward ratio, which is very, very good. Alright, so any questions? GBP, okay, so let's go. So I'm still inside this trade, which I took here, in this blue zone. I almost thought I will break even the trade on Monday, but I was really bullish, right? So yeah, so I was still aiming for higher prices, and I'm very, very interested in this area, in these two highs, which form equal highs. Well, this here. So for me, I'm very interested in these two highs, these equal highs. So still bullish, but I was I was like a bit disappointed. Almost here, I was break even almost, but I just wait, and then price start to moving up, and that was good. and so far price now is here. I did this Fibonacci to see retracement areas where price could be interested in retrace and then continue higher. I have this 4-hour fair value gap. Sorry. Oops. Here. So this is my main target, this 4-hour fair value gap, and next target will be this high and this equal highs. Right, so I'm bullish so far with the French, how you call this in English? Franco, well, you see the pair here, right? The Swiss franc and Japanese, yeah, that's the word. So that's for one side, and then we have here indices, ES and Nasdaq, making higher and higher and higher. Very impressive. At some point we'll need to retrace, right? And let's go to daily. Will be very, very nice to see a divergence. So we have this high and high. This is correct, right? But maybe we have a higher high like this and a lower high. So this will be very indicative or of thinking taking a short position. This is just projecting a hypothesis, right? It's not. I'm not Nostradamus. I'm not. I can read the future, but I can imagine situations and be aware, right? So far, let's take 1 hour. We have a divergence right here. As you can see, we have this lower high, higher low, and this lower low. So that's the divergence, and we can use this like an indicator of the intention of price, right? So we can see here ES is stronger than Nasdaq, and we can expect higher prices, right? This is just a fake movement, right? But as I say, August, don't trust August, okay? Be very careful. So we can, from here, I wouldn't be so because we don't have, this is like the highest level ever made, also here. So we don't have reference behind. So even, although we have this divergence, SMT divergence, right? Although we have it, SMT divergence, I wouldn't be so trustful. So I think this is not the best moment to take a trade here. So yeah, no, I won't, because this is the highest high. This is, you have reference, and it could be both. It could make both movements. Could continue down again and then up, or it can continue up from here. And also price now is like just fooling around now, so this is not good. So yeah, just interesting, because in theory, when we have this context, we expect this movement higher from here, but I won't be so trustful, as I said before. Also because we are on a day without news, no news today, it's a bit erratic. So far we have that. I don't like how price is doing this now here. It's erratic movement. So maybe it's not the best situation. So yeah, for the moment we leave it here. I'm not interested. And if you have any questions, you can make it now, because I will start to turn this off. Right. You're typing. Yeah. Should I trace the trade on? Let me check. So Lethan, yeah, I can pronounce that. Lethan Angel is asking, should I trace the trade on the Swiss franc GBY? Wait for it to trace. I will put the question here. She's asking this. He's asking this, or yeah. So basically, he's asking to wait for price to reach maybe this level, approximately, right? And they take along, aiming this highs, right? That's yeah, that would be a very smart movement. Sorry, it's moving this because I have the magnet and it's taking all the. So he's asking, waiting for price to reach this area or even this area, and then aiming for these equal highs. Yeah, that will be a good entry. Of course, if price visit this area, it will be a very good opportunity. I don't know if you should aim for this. Maybe you should aim for Oops. Fuck. You can aim also for shorter levels like this. You can aim for this level, the 4-hour fair value gap, or this high, right? The thing is, we also have a breaker here. You know the breaker? Low, high, lower, low, higher, high. Breaks the structure, let's come back to the breaker, which the breaker will be, you can take this zone like a breaker. Even although it's not a green candle, a bullish candle, you can treat it also like a bullish area, or even you can take these two candles if you want to be more conservative. So maybe, yeah, this is your area. This could be like a breaker. This is a 4-hour breaker. So you can aim for price visit this area, which already is visiting. Okay, and then taking a long position. No, aiming for this fair value gap, this one, this 4-hour, something like this. See, maybe now price is already done, you know, maybe continues higher. We need to know this if you go to lower time frames, but an example will be like this, right? The consequent encroachment, the midpoint of the imbalance. And if you want to take part of your position, you can aim for this high and then this high. So let me check here. So far price seems still bearish. You see here we have, this is the midpoint of the optimal trade entry zone, and we have an imbalance here. This is a 5-minute fair value gap here. 5-minute. Which match perfectly the midpoint of the optimal trade entry zone. So very interesting zone to keep an eye. So what you can do is just put an alert. You see here, put it a bit. Don't put it in the middle. Put it in before, above, so you are aware. A bit before, moments before it reached the price, if it wants to go there. But yeah, you can put an alert here. So if price reaches level, I would put the stop loss here. Okay, in this low, because I am not interested in price going lower from here. So far we have that. What else? Price took this is like a stop hand, right? Stop hand means price just making this falling down to take stop losses positions. I don't know what happened. It's not working well. So yeah, we have we have here this low price to liquidity, liquidity. We have here, this is not taken, but maybe later we'll see it, because we have two relative equal lows here, right? So it's possible we see price taking this low also. But in the big scenario, you know, in the high time frames, for me it's bullish, still bullish. So yeah, a nice thing you can do is just wait for retracement. This could be a very good, interesting entry position for a long trade. So yeah, I think I make my point. I will finish this video right now, and I hope you are safe and peace and easy week. And just be patient and wait for your best setup, and don't be impatient. Okay, thank you, my friend, to be in the live stream. You make me not feel so lonely. Okay guys, have a nice day and see you later. Goodbye.